What's up, traders? Welcome back to another session of upskilling where we learn to trade like the professionals, not like the retail crowd. Before we dive in, quick question. Are you currently using the Kinetic Scalper or Confluence Engine? If yes, drop a comment below and let me know how it's going. If not, don't worry. Links are in the description. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to use them the right way. Now, here's a harsh truth. Most traders are busy scalping for pennies on 1-minute charts, while the banks are quietly positioning for dollars on the big moves. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how they do it. You see, mastering a trade isn't about staring at a chart until your eyes bleed. It's about spotting the big move before it happens. And the secret? It all starts with price action, not indicators. Indicators come second. So buckle up, because today we're going to break down a real BTC trade that captured over 4,000 points using this exact method. Let's get into it. Alright, before we turn on any indicators, and yes, that includes Kinetic Scalper and Confluence Engine, we need to understand where the money is. Listen carefully. These tools can give you signals all day long, but if you don't understand the context, you're just gambling. You're essentially flipping a coin and hoping for the best. Alright, here we go. I've got the BTC USD chart in front of me, and we're going to start from scratch. Now, I'm not going to get ultra precise here. This isn't about perfection. This is about giving you a framework, a system you can apply to any market. Whether you trade crypto, Forex, indices, or stocks, this works. So, step 1. I always start with the 1-hour chart. Why? Because this is where institutional players are leaving their footprints. This is where you can clearly see accumulation zones, distribution zones, and where the big money is positioned. Look at this level right here. Massive rejection. Price came down, got slammed back up. That's institutional buying. I'm marking this as a key support level. Now up here, we've got a resistance zone where price got rejected multiple times. See these wicks? That's sellers defending this level. Banks don't want price above here yet. And look at this. We've got a clear trend forming. I'm going to draw a trend line connecting these lows. This tells me the overall bias. Are we in an uptrend, downtrend, consolidation? This context is everything. Okay, so now I've got my major levels on the 1 hour, but we're not done yet. Next, I drop down to the 15-minute chart. Why? Because we're going to be trading on the 5-minute, and we need to make sure we haven't missed any critical levels in between. See this? There's a minor support level here that I didn't catch on the 1 hour. And another one here. These are the levels where price might pause or reverse on our lower time frame trades. I'm marking them now because once we're in the 5-minute chaos, we want clarity, not confusion. Notice I'm not cluttering my chart with 50 lines. I'm being selective. Only the levels that matter. The levels where institutions have shown their hand. Alright, now comes the fun part. We've done our homework. We know where support and resistance is. We know the trend. We have context. Now, let's turn on the Kinetic Scalper. Look at this. See these signals at the bottom? These aren't random. These are confirming what we already suspected from our price action analysis. Look here. Price came down to our 1-hour support level, and boom, Kinetic Scalper fired a buy signal. That's not luck. That's confluence. That's the indicator confirming the level. And check this out. This move alone? Over 4,000 points on BTC. That's not a scalp. That's a payday. But here's the key. If you had just blindly taken every Kinetic Scalper signal without looking at your levels, you would have taken this one in the middle of nowhere and gotten stopped out. Context is king. Now, let me add the Confluence Engine on top of this. Look at this beauty. Now we're not just getting one confirmation, we're getting multiple confirmations. See the signal? Kinetic Scalper says buy. Confluence Engine says strong confluence. Price action says we're at major support. Volume is spiking. Smart money is accumulating. This is when you go big. This is when you scale up your position size. This is when the probabilities are heavily stacked in your favor. And again, look at the result. Massive move. I know some of you are thinking, this looks great in hindsight, but can I really do this live? And the answer is yes. But here's what it requires. It requires 5 minutes of preparation before you start trading. That's it. Just 5 minutes to mark your levels, check your higher time frames, and understand the context. Most traders skip this step. They open their platform, see a signal, and hit buy. Then they wonder why they keep losing. You wouldn't drive a car without looking at the road, right? So why would you trade without looking at the map? The Kinetic Scalper and Confluence Engine are powerful tools. I stand by them 100%. But they're not magic. They're meant to confirm what you already see in the price action. Think of it this way. Price action is your eyes. Kinetic Scalper is your radar. Confluence Engine is your GPS. Together, you're unstoppable. But if you try to drive with just the GPS and your eyes closed, you're going to crash. And here's the other thing. You don't need to take 50 trades a day. You don't need to be in the market every minute. The best traders take 2 to 3 setups per session, high-quality setups, and walk away with serious profits, less stress, bigger wins, better lifestyle. Alright, so here's what I want you to do before the next trading session. Step 1. Open your chart, whatever market you trade. Step 2. Start on the 1-hour time frame. Mark your major support and resistance levels, only the obvious ones where price has reacted strongly. Step 3. Drop down to the 15-minute. Mark any additional levels you missed. Step 4. Drop down to your trading time frame, 5-minute, 3-minute, whatever you use. Step 5. Turn on Kinetic Scalper and Confluence Engine. Now you're looking for signals that align with your levels. That's it. That's the system. And I promise you, if you do this consistently for just 1 week, you will see a dramatic difference in your results. Fewer losses, bigger wins, and way less stress. The tools are there, the knowledge is there, now it's just about execution. And remember, you're not competing with the banks, you're joining them. You're learning to see the market the way they see it. And when you do that, everything changes. All right, traders, that wraps up today's session. If you found this valuable, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to get started with the Kinetic Scalper or Confluence Engine, links are in the description. It's not about staring at charts all day. It's about being smart. 5 minutes of preparation, context first, indicators second, quality over quantity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the charts. Trade safe, trade smart, and let's get those big moves. Peace.